Well, here we are at the Breakfree Savannah resort at Broadbeach on the Gold Coast. Now, this is a bit of an unusual junket vlog hotel for me. It's one I'm paying for myself, but instead of the usual small, cheap, nasty rooms that I specialise in, it's actually a bit more on the serviced apartment level. Now, this isn't because I really need a serviced apartment, it's because I needed somewhere relatively affordable, close to the convention centre, and this fitted the bill. So we get a few things different to what we normally encounter, so let's have a little bit of a wander around. The first warning I better issue is that because it's a serviced apartment, it only gets done once a week. So instead of your normal hotel maid standard of cleaning, you've got the Gus running around cleaning up standard of cleaning, and it's perhaps not quite up to the same standards, but I'm sure we can all live with that. Now, we start off very promisingly because we have an actual normal door and no requirement to put in a power thing. Also, very unusually, we have lights all the way through here on the ceiling, which is really something you never get, and it's always something I whinge about. Very decent sized bed with a little, I say little, it's a king size bed, what am I saying? We have our all important requirement, the alarm clock over there. It's possible to seal this bedroom off from the rest of the area, but of course, since I'm the only one staying here, I haven't bothered. Not a huge amount of wardrobe space, but it's adequate. Naturally, we do get that telltale sign, the coat hangers you can't remove, but I should really be used to that one by now, shouldn't I? Alright, moving along into the bathroom. This is a good, generously sized area. I'm impressed. We have a sink plug here and even a spare one in the bath, so that's pretty good. The inevitable compulsory glance at me, we won't dwell on that. Now, interestingly, this place has a spa. There's actually a spa built into the bath. Now, this would be a lot more useful if the bath was the size you could actually lie back in. I tried it last night and my knees were just about up around my chin. So much for the spa, but not really what I came here for. Moving on out into our main living area, quite a generous allocation of space, and we have an actual functioning kitchen, something I hardly ever get. We've got a full-size fridge, we've got a microwave. Astonishingly, there's the TV above the microwave. Might be a nuisance for some people, but I don't tend to watch TV much anyway. I'm going to be taking advantage of the kitchen later tonight and actually cooking something, because that just never happens on trips unless you count those kind of noodles that you pour boiling water on. Now, despite all this generous space, one omission that you may have picked up on, there isn't actually a desk as such in here. What you have to use is this breakfast bar area over here. Now, the desk itself is a good space. They even promise wireless if you haven't already got your own solution for that sorted out. But the bar stools are not real comfortable to sit on for a long period of time, but they will do for now. Now, rather impressively, I'm on the 13th floor, and if we step outside here and look into the distance, you can in fact, amongst all the high-rise, see the ocean. And we've got a very generously sized balcony here. We've got a bit of eating space outside. You can really imagine that they're not expecting business visitors here. This is for your families to come and pay a visit. The one thing you may be able to notice, even on this dodgy camera, is that when you're outdoors, the traffic noise goes up something chronic. So while it's nice to have the balcony door open, sometimes you need to shut it if you want to get any sleep. Anyway, all things considered, I very much enjoyed this setting. It's very nice to have the extra kitchen and the extra space, and I suspect that the next time I get dragged to the Gold Coast Convention Centre, which probably won't be too far away, I'll be doing much the same thing.